he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real.
Well, yeah, I'm about to go through it. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm just... Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all about to go through it, because anytime a nigga dislike something, the nigga gonna complain about it.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around.
So that nigga quit being a motherfucking crybaby, nigga. Shit happens. You won the game, what you mad about, nigga? Period. You can leave if you want to. That's how you end that shit, neighbor. Sometimes you just got to let a nigga know what it is. Sometimes, neighbor, you feel me? You can't try to, like, you might not want to lose the nigga at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, it is like, nigga, you're not about to sit here and threaten. You're not gonna sit here and threaten me in my league talking about, oh, well, I don't want to hear it when I do it. No, nigga, because if you do it, nigga, you know, shit. Hey,
you went first, you last, little boy, that's facts. I'ma call that cash to my money.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You were raised for the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? When I'm alone?
The game shouldn't have been played until it was for that, basically.
Reflux, I drip out from the socket to a teacup, drink up inside, look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction, my thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. Only each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Oh.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Hey, what's the name of the league right now? Week 1 advance, 11 p.m. Eastern, Sunday?
Can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up?
I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry. I hate
Alright, well, it wasn't pretty, but the first win, I'll take it.
What you mean it wasn't pretty? It started pretty.
It did start pretty, but man, I ended up throwing like 5 or 6 picks, bro, just trying to figure some stuff out. It was not good, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
that's because you got all them wide receivers saying one back to me.
Yeah. I know, I won 42-21, but it's all good.
I'm just saying, if you do what it said one back, I'll take one. I need to,
originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of...
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
That's good. We're on.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35.
So we can run the same play, what, twice in the ground?
Story here, over 20 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is McFarland. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I appreciate you, Steelers.
Success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass, but in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Being chased out left. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative.
Okay, Minshew, show out for me then.
And slid down.
I might have to keep you at the helm. Josh
Excellent
Rosen
job
to be the backup.
getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Fast, not slow.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Straight up. Shit.
Off play action, it's Minshew. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and that'll bring up second down.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
He a normal. You know, Minshew a star though, so we rocking with Minshew right now.
Now Minshew. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything.
In fact, he's outside linebacker is too fast. He's not getting off around that corner.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You ain't going nowhere.
He stopped immediately there.
You should have traded me, Jonathan.
Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
T.Y. Hilton.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First quarter with no score.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Jonathan Taylor.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. First down, Brissett. Going for it all. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Chase Claypool. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Jaguars 0. Rigoberto Sanchez.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll run here with McFarland. The Colts' leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that.
They don't got nobody to stop Bam Adebayo.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think
Jimmy gonna lock up Jason Tatum. Yeah, that's what I said. That's it. And the way the Heat been hooping on momentum. Like they ready to take down anything moving.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Minshew might not be the one.
And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard
line. Walker.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2 yards.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often at Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it, he could be one of the surprises in the NFL.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Oh my, I was about to say.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Julian Blackman on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on second down, Minshew.
Wow, nigga, and the niggas. Oh my God, man, y'all get on my motherfucking nerves.
At the 44-yard line
By the Colts.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here.
but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now it's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Taylor. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd down now, McFarland. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's TJ.
Yeah. You still in Follies?
Carey who picked it.
Intercepted by the Colts.
You better
They'll
than me.
take over 1st and 10
I
at
had
the
to get up out of there
48-yard line.
on dude.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here,
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in
Play
for
with
the
it.
touchdown.
Play with it right before the half. That's what you get for not coming down to make a tackle.
Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot
I don't know if I like Josh
played.
Lambo's kicking as a bit.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Especially coming from Edgar Leagues where that shit's fast.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A gain of 2.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Indianapolis. On first down, Taylor. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Jonathan Taylor.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Brissett able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Here's Brissett. And he fires one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that rook. Marco, let's go.
Bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rosen will throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And
no PI on that? Nothing? Nothing? Okay.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
They'll run with McFarland. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Josh Allen.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Again, it's Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Westbrook now on the return. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Malage. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 8. Now it's Rosen. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
Calling penalties?
They had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't get
that shit
yards
is
against
crazy.
us. No way we need to take that one.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this will be caught at the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Give the sack to Komoko Toure.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. After the sack on 1st down, Rosen. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Now to archive that video, what I got to do is just click and hold it. Yeah, no, I'm on YouTube. I mean, it'll save on my YouTube too, but I'm just saying. Okay.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
At the 28-yard line. I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run. Right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Brissett. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Uh-oh. Somebody about to complain. Y'all about to have a complaint. He done paused the game. Let me go grab me some ice water real quick while he jotting up his complaint.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
For you
and the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Rosen. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Run down to the 2 minute.
13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
They're going to run down to the 2 minute.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
On the Bengals, Auden. That's Auden Tate. Auden Tate. Yeah, he shouldn't, you know.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st down, McFarland. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second and 8. They run it with Balaj. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Rosen.
Oh, Didi, you fucking dropped it, you bum-ass nigga.
Defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Fuck!
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in
boy, that's when that overall come into play, boy. That'd be the
Any
bullshit.
thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed.
Yep, that's a PI.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by the rookie Julian Blackman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call.
This nigga,
here,
if I'm not mistaken,
he's not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
Go back and look at this
A
shit.
big hitter there from deep in their own territory. And even 50 yards on the ground. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the book.
Fuck. That should have been a dub.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Hey, mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon.